What's up, guys? Freddy Fishfinger here, and I'm bringing you some VGC International Challenge in April. My opponent's team, I don't know, can you say that that's really sand? I mean, there's a little bit of sand, a little bit of tapus, a little bit of super meta with, in fact, just about everything really is super meta on that team. Um, Good news I've got is that there's a couple of options that I have against this type of team. Mudsdale actually does really well, and Metagross does pretty well. The Incineroar doesn't, but that's okay because then I can just leave that off. So I'm thinking maybe it's difficult to decide on a lead here. I don't want to lead Tapu Bulu. I don't. I do feel like leading Metagross is reasonably good. I feel like could I lead Salamence? Yeah, I could totally lead Salamence. Alright, I'll lead Salamence. That probably sounds weird. I could totally lead Salamence. I'm definitely bringing Mudsdale, and then it's kind of the option between Milotic and Tapu Bulu, really. Tapu Bulu is there, and there. Tapu Bulu is probably better in this one, which is sad, because I like Milotic. I want to bring Milotic. In what's worse than having to pick... then deciding which one is the fact that I can't bring both because I've got this really cool idea if they're both on the field or if one or if Tapu Bulu swaps in while Milotic's out there or if Milotic comes in while grassy terrain is up. I've got this really cool idea, but more often than not, the team won't win if that happens only because there lacks a little bit of cohesion there. So it's a little bit sad, but look, the good news that I have here is that I get the Intimidate off on the Arcanine and the Mandibuzz, but on the flip side, I don't take any Intimidate damage from... I mean, my Metagross doesn't get its stats lowered via the Arcanine. It's okay. I got there. Salamence, on the other hand, does get its stats lowered. Would it be too obvious to expect the Arcanine to target Metagross? I'm thinking yes, but I'm seeing a little bit of a flaw here. I'm just going to send in Mudsdale on that slot. I feel like I don't lose a lot from that. On the other hand, I am going to go Draco Meteor on the Arcanine. I know that my opponent then effectively gets up a free Tailwind, but if I'm bringing in a slower portion of my team that would go second anyway, the Tailwind's not as threatening. So we'll see what actually happens. Oh, okay, you go Protect. I did consider that as a possibility. It was better for me to target out the Arcanine. In hindsight, could I have gone for a different type of play whereby I didn't try to steer clear of take Metagross out? Oh my god, I can't talk at the moment. Rah! I don't know. I could have, maybe, but I'm not sure that that would have been the best move either, because having Mudsdale in against Arcanine is really good for me. It brings in Tapu Lele, so Tapu Lele cops, straight off the bat, a high horsepower, and it's not going to appreciate that. It's really not. What do you got here? Oh, you raise your special defense Psychic Seed. And it's got Toxic. Okay, that's smart. So, I know Mandibuzz has been used in VGC, but I haven't seen it so much. So it's very interesting. Wow, that does nothing. It's crazy. Alright, so high horsepower. Man, that doesn't do anywhere near as much as I thought it would. Pretty bonkers. Alright. So now, I'd go Heavy Slam on the Tapu Lele. Why would I not? And definitely Protect, considering the Tailwind's up. I would figure the Tapu Lele is going to go Dazzling Gleam. The Mandibuzz, I don't know. At this point, what do you do? Knock off Taunt? I don't know. That's Psychic. So would you target Salamence or would you target the Mudsdale? I think targeting the Mudsdale would be smarter. If you did that, then you've got me pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah, but I live, which is awesome. I mean, the Defense Rise is not going to do anything for me at this point. Foul play on the Salamence. So the good thing is the Tapu Lele goes down. That's good news. Bad news is that the Mandibuzz is still pretty high up in health, and Mudsdale pretty much goes down at this point. I don't live a poison from that range. If I did, I might be able to throw off a Rock Slide. That'd be cool. But I don't have that luxury. Now, what could I do here? I feel like bringing out Tapu Bulu is a really good option, because Mandibuzz at this point is basically just toxic and foul play. The good news that... Is it good news? No. The thing that benefits me right here is the fact that I can swap Salamence out. I'm pretty sure Tailwind has, what, 1 or 2 turns? It's 1. Good, I was right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Un Horn Leech on the Garchomp, and I'm going to swap the Salamence out for the Metagross. Because Metagross is Choice Scarfed. I mentioned that in the previous episode if you've watched. So the good thing is there'd be a little bit of a dilemma of Rock Slide, Poison Jab, and Dragon Claw going on in my opponent's mind right now. If he goes Poison Jab, I do have the Kebia Berry because a lot of people were running Poison Jab on Garchomp. So that means I do alright there, and then of course I get Horn Leech to get some of my health back. Foul Play kind of sucks, but at least Metagross has... I mean, Metagross has good defense. I know it's super effective, but come on, that's crazy. That's like messed up. Now, yeah, I mean, Rough Skin sucks, but... Okay, so here's the thing. I'm trying to think of what's my best play here. The Mandibuzz is definitely going to go for another Tailwind. Now, I figure my opponent would feel pretty safe in having Garchomp target Metagross, potentially running an Earthquake out as well. Good news is my Metagross is Choice Scarfed, but the question is, I mean, a Woodhammer's not going to bring Mandibuzz down, but at least it can do some damage. I don't really want my my attack lowered, so I might just go Woodhammer on the Mandibuzz. Yeah, and then Metagross. I'm trying to think. I do have to go Zen Headbutt. I mean, I can always bring Salamence in to get an Intimidate. It means that I'm not forced to do anything stupid like have to Zen Headbutt into a Mandibuzz. Oh, he's Choice Scarf. That's really strange that you would have a Choice Scarf Garchomp on the same team as a Tailwind Mandibuzz. That's really strange. It's the stupid little things in the meta which get me. You know what I mean? It's like how I've seen a Choice Scarf on a Tapu Koko. And I know you can use the argument, oh yeah, but your opponent won't expect it and therefore it works. And it's like, yeah, okay, but in VGC tournaments whereby you play best of 3, you then give your opponent the knowledge that you're running that set, and as an addition, they know it's inferior. You know what I mean? Like, I know that my opponent now is running a Choice Scarf Garchomp, and I also see that it's in a Tailwind set. So, I mean, yeah, sure, the Garchomp's going to outspeed everything, but on the following, like, preparation, I have all of that knowledge, and it's inferior. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, to me, it just doesn't make sense, but hey, whatever. So with this one, man, this is actually quite hard here. I feel like I don't get this one. I know that the Arcanine's likely to go for a Flare Blitz on the Metagross, but... Oh, the Arcanine goes for Protect. Okay, well... Yeah, the Metagross is... Wait, what? I don't understand that play. I really don't, because it would make more sense to try kill off the Metagross with a foul play. I mean, I know that I still have Salamence, but then you're 2v1 on Salamence, so I don't see what's missed out from that. You know what I mean? Oh my god, that does no damage. Does no damage whatsoever. Alright, well, I'm pretty content that I've lost this one at this point. I think the thing that shocked me most about this, I mean, I know, sure, all the stuff about the Garchomp that didn't make a lot of sense, yeah, was more that the Tapu Lele took only half damage from the high horsepower when grassy terrain wasn't up. That confused me a bit. Really did. Now, what I'm expecting here, what should happen here, is insert Fire-type move against Metagross, and then foul play against Salamence. That's what should happen. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. I mean, because you get the foul play off on Salamence, why would that not be a good option? I don't fully understand that. I mean, I don't win this anyway, so I guess what's it matter? Yeah. At this point, I'm just gonna run from this one, because this is just... You know what's annoying? When you decide like 30 seconds earlier, nah, that's it, I'm done. But then you have to sit there for another 30 seconds to let everything happen before you quit it. Small things that frustrate me. Alright. Okay, so this team is classic Rain with Metagross, Lele, and Kartana. I guess I don't see the point of the Metagross in this team, other than it takes less damage from fire attacks. I mean, it's true. It's definitely true. Tapu Bulu is definitely great. Literally great in this option. Incineroar does give me some versatility, so I'm going to go Incineroar. Can't really bring my Milotic to this battle. Mudsdale is good after I remove a couple of things, and then I have to go Salamence, really. Which kind of stinks because he's got two Cocos. He's got two Tapus. Would Metagross be better? Maybe Metagross. I don't know, this is hard because I don't have a fourth good option. I've just got three good options, and then one is kind of dependent on a couple of things, depending on what I can and can't get rid of. Yeah. Yeah, let's get this battle on. Little bit of impatience. You may have noticed it there a little bit. Okay, this is the lead that I expected. A little bit of rain. So my thought process here was I get two options. One, I get to fake out against the Pelipper, or two, I get to protect against the incoming attack from a Golduck, which should be visible from a mile away. Then, on the other hand, I also get to go for a Horn Leech on the Golduck. So I'm definitely doing that. I'm clicking that without a second thought in my mind. Then, with Incineroar, I have two options. I don't really have a good option to swap out into, so I'm going to protect. I have to. Now, I could also go for a taunt on the Pelipper, but I won't do that either. I feel like I have to kill the Golduck. There is a chance the Golduck is going to have a Focus Sash, but I would feel like that's not going to be the case, because typically Pelipper has a Focus Sash. If the Pelipper had a Mental Herb and the Golduck has a Focus Sash, that'd be amazing in this circumstance. But it's unlikely to be the case because I've never seen that before. Now, I get the Protect off. Awesome. Now, let's see what the rest of the turn does for me. Hydro Pump. You Hydro Pumped Tapu Bulu. That's so strange. I don't follow. I don't follow. I mean, look, okay, sure, the hydro pump, it didn't pay off because I got all my health back. Like, if you scalded Tapu Bulu, I would understand that. Yeah, I don't know. I just, I don't know. It's really, really strange. Okay, so, on this turn, what I want to do, I want to Wood Hammer, because I want to kill the Tapu Lele, and I want to Taunt on the Pelipper, because that'll stop it from Tailwinding, which would be really bad for my Metagross. This is so strong, this move here. Holy crap. But it's okay, because I can still bring in Metagross and cause some problems with that, even if I go down, which I'm pretty sure I go down, because I can't think of many things that don't resist, which can live this hit. It's insanely powerful. And then he's most likely going to opt for another Scald. Yeah, but I will take that. I didn't take that. Okay. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Bad news is that I don't have an ideal option for hitting Pelipper and hitting Tapu Lele. Because I want to go for a Meteor Mash on the Tapu Lele, but then Mudsdale's really exposed. Actually, could I go? I could definitely go Rock Slide. Let's go Rock Slide. There's a chance I get a flinch, and then I can go Heavy Slam on the Tapu Lele. Now, it means that I do have to... Okay, so he goes Protect. That makes sense. If he Scalds on the Metagross, or better yet, I flinch the Pelipper, that's ideal for me. He Scalds. Can you not... Okay, he does Scald the Metagross. That's good. Don't burn. Burning would suck. Cool. So now he knows I've got Heavy Slam on Mudsdale, which means that... No, I'm still at the advantage, though, because I go first. And I'm pretty sure he's still taunted. Right. And I've seen 3 of his Pokemon. It's possible that he has a Koko. He does possibly have the Kartana, does Metagross. I mean, all of them... Mudsdale's only super threatened by the Kartana. But I do have close combat. So I do have an option. Makes no sense for him to leave Tapu Lele out, does it? It does, actually. I have to go and target the Tapu Lele again. If he has Kartana, I think he just wins. If he doesn't have Kartana, I have a reasonable chance. Rock Slide on the Pelipper kills, please. Thank you. Good news for me. If the Tapu Lele flinches, that's even better for me. Good. Awesome. The Heavy Slam will kill this thing. Unless there's some crazy stuff that I missed out on. That's good. Now, I am locked into Rock Slide, but I do have the chance to continually flinch. So you kind of got to take and leave that. Okay, good. That's good. I'm pretty sure Mudsdale just beats Metagross. Now, even if I didn't flinch the... Even if I didn't flinch the Tapu Lele, I'm pretty sure Mudsdale would be able to live because I have an Assault Vest. It's just, it puts me in a better spot that I didn't have to deal with that. So now I get a Rock Slide off for what it's worth, and then I get to keep high horsepowering the Metagross, and it is really not going to appreciate that. So he goes Z Headbutt. You'd have to target the Mudsdale. But the good thing is, holy crap. Man, that's insane. I totally underestimated the power that Psychic Terrain offers to Psychic type moves. Holy crap. So now I mean, he's killing Mudsdale off on this turn. Unless... Oh, that hurts so much. Okay, wow. I was going to say, there is a chance that he can miss, but there's also a chance I can miss. So that battle got a little bit crazy. That battle got a little bit crazy. There is nothing to add at that point. I played well. There was some interesting stuff. Look, the first turn for him didn't really matter. If he went for Tailwind, that probably would have been his best option rather than what he decided to do. Excuse me. I've got to learn to play around Shattered Sky Strike. No, is it Shattered Psyche? Shattered Psyche better. But other than that, all is good. We're on the right path. So leave likes if you did enjoy, and we'll bring more of this international challenge stuff as it comes. Ready Fish Finger out.